Philadelphia jumped all over Chicago here early in the halves, and Chicago always came roaring out in the third quarter to take control.
Let's see if Michael becomes a little more active now. Biggest lead of the night for the Sixers, 56-37.
Watch Hodges now looking for the three-point shot on penetration. Michael penetrating and finding Hodges for three. How about right there?
Couldn't get the first effort to fall. Grant with a rebound. He puts it home. Horace Grant having a good first half when he's been in there. He has 12 points. 56-39. 4:40 remaining in the half.
Scottie Pippen playing against Manute Bol. Look for him to really be in a position to give a lot of help.
Down to 5 seconds left in the shot clock. Hawkins working against Jordan. Couldn't get it to fall. The tip, no good. Rebound rolling loose out near midcourt. Mahorn saves it to Green. A near foul by Hodges.
Use a little clock here, Philadelphia. You got him scrambled a little bit. Take your time.
Michael steals. Rifles it down to Pippen.
This is where Chicago is so tough. They're going to call a foul on Ricky Green also. This is where Jimmy Lynam has to be very careful. And if he feels his crowd getting excited, use a timeout.
Or get some of the starters back in there, which he's doing right now. Johnny Dawkins checking in for Ricky Green. Manute Bol sits down. Mike Kaminsky's back in.
Here's the steal. Michael Jordan knocking the ball loose. This is where the Bulls are at their best. Michael pushing, Pippen running on the outside. Here's the dunk. Ricky Green coming underneath Scottie Pippen. Pippen now with the opportunity to finish a three-point play. I'm sure Chicago's going to show full court pressure. Philadelphia, the next 2 minutes will be very important for them to maintain their composure.
Pippen now at 9 points to go along with 3 rebounds, 3 assists. And there is some of that full court pressure that Doug just talked about. Dawkins finally gets it across to Barkley. Another steal by Michael.
Get a timeout or 20 seconds. Right now, Chicago's defense picking up.
The Bulls have scored 7 straight points. Philadelphia will call timeout with 3:36 remaining in the half.
Michael Jordan with a steal, igniting the crowd. Now what you've had is 2 possessions, 2 slam dunks, Pippen and Jordan, 5 points.
Well, here are tonight's Nissan leaders, and as you can see, Michael Jordan right on top of that all-time career scoring list. He is trying to win a 5th consecutive NBA scoring title this year.
Turnovers have really been a key. Let's take a look. Philadelphia 8, Chicago only 2. But what has Philadelphia done? Chicago +9 in turnovers. They're at their best, forcing turnovers, getting out and running. Last 2 plays, slam dunks by Pippen and Jordan.
Sixers trying to put an end to a 7-0 Chicago run. Barkley trying to take over. That one wouldn't fall for him. There's a rebound by Pippen. Michael Jordan. No, it wouldn't go for him. Rebound number 5 for Johnny Dawkins.
This next 3 minutes, very, very important. Philadelphia has dominated this first half. They do not want to let this effort be wasted by another 8-point run by Chicago. That's a big basket right there.
That's the 7-0 run by Chicago and gives Dawkins 16 points. It's Philadelphia by 14. Dawkins 7 out of 8 now from the field tonight.
Going to run Michael right in the post. That's the way they started the ball game. They're going to have to double him up.
Here comes Mahorn over to help out. That leaves Pippen open. 3-pointer, no good. Chicago ball. Ball still belongs to Chicago.
6 seconds on the shot. I guess they ruled that it hit the rim. I thought that was an air ball.
I thought it was too. They put a fresh 24 on the clock though.
Horace almost stepped out of bounds over here.
Michael takes it inside, puts the jumper up, wouldn't fall for him. Michael has not been that hot from outside of this first half, and there's a steal. Kaminsky tipping it to Barkley. Barkley going all the way.
I'm going to tell you what, they went all the way, but he should have given that ball ahead to Johnny Dawkins.
He has 15, the lead back up to 16. Coming down to the 2-minute mark. Three-point effort by Hodges, way off the mark. He's tried a couple of those tonight, and he hasn't been close to either one of them. Coming up at halftime, our Prudential halftime report, Ernie Johnson, in our Atlanta studios with scores and highlights from around the league. We're also going to have a coverage of the ring ceremonies from Detroit and a preview of tonight's Phoenix-Utah game, which will follow this one.
2 minutes to play in the first half.
2 minutes remaining in the half. Mahorn going up, got fouled by Grant.
Johnny Dawkins did a nice job that time. He came off the screen roll, looking to turn the corner. Mahorn punched into the lane. Nice bounce pass. And Horace Grant has a very difficult time against Mahorn because Mahorn's body's so big. If Horace can't block his shot, he has a very difficult time defending against him. Mahorn did a nice job that time bumping him with the body.
Mahorn now with 5 points. It's 61-44. He now has a half dozen. 62-44.
With Michael Jordan in the game with Hodges, Michael will actually play the point guard position.
Down to Cartwright, who got around Kaminsky, but couldn't get the shot to fall. Off it comes to Hersey Hawkins. Hawkins finding Barkley underneath. Reaching in was Hodges. And Hodges will be called for the foul.
Bill Cartwright made an excellent move in the post against Kaminsky. Kaminsky was out of the play and he came from behind to block the shot. But what I see right now is Philadelphia very confident running here in the Chicago Stadium. I did not think they would look for that many opportunities.
You know, I don't think they really planned on playing the game this way, but with the lead, they became a little freer to experiment with that style.
I guess running begets running, huh?
So far tonight it has. This building does not treat Charles Barkley well from the free throw line. Remember the playoffs last year? How poorly he shot, particularly in Game 5?
Also, he had a little bit of a shoulder problem that he had surgically repaired in the offseason. Well, Ricky Mahorn has 2 fouls right now. If I'm Jimmy Lynam, I think about the last minute, maybe getting him off the floor so he does not pick up his third. He's really the only one in foul trouble for Philadelphia with 2. Horace Grant has 2 for Chicago.
And now the Sixers have run off 7 straight points to get that lead back up to 19.
Philadelphia personal foul. 34,
Charles Barkley called for his first personal.
The team's fourth.
That's the 4th team foul, so they still had a foul to give there.
Charles was very fortunate that it's not a 2-shot foul. Scottie Pippen had a layup that time off a little rub cut.
Cartwright over Kaminsky. Bill Cartwright out a half dozen in his first half. Sixers lead a 17-point lead with just over a minute to go in the half.
They should go to Hersey Hawkins right now on screens. I don't think Craig Hodges can handle him.
Barkley giving it back to Hawkins. He was there for 2 more. Good call. Hawkins with 12. A 19-point lead again for Philadelphia.
Mahorn's got to be careful. He's leaning on Horace Grant. He'll get his 3rd foul.
He blocked that shot, got the ball back. And now Philadelphia can open up their biggest lead in this first half. If they convert this trip down, they'll be up by 21 points against Chicago in Chicago's own building.
What's Charles doing? Shooting a 3. I guess they're trying to get 2 shots for 1.
Michael Jordan has been awfully quiet in the first half. Grant almost walked with it.
I don't think Jimmy Lynam was real pleased with that shot by Charles Barkley. Chicago's in the penalty with 5 team fouls. Maybe get something going to the basket. Charles launched a 3. The only good part about it is they can trade 2 shots for 1. And probably get the last shot here of the quarter.
It'll be Horace Grant at the line. Horace Grant is in double figures already with 12 points. A 70% free throw shooter a year ago. Michael Jordan only 6 points in his first half, Doug. He's really been quiet, has not been able to get his outside shot to fall.
I think he's only taken about 8 shots. 3 for 8. He's had a flying slam dunk and 2 jumpers. Really probably taken 2 shots this whole quarter. So Michael right now looking to be just sort of one of 5 guys out there offensively. He's going to have to look to dominate more in the second half with them looking at a 17-point deficit right now.
Chicago applying some backcourt pressure. Kaminsky had a little trouble getting it inbounds. Finally does to Mahorn. Comes back to Mahorn. Mahorn ahead to Kaminsky.
Use the clock, spread it out here. Let Johnny Dawkins take it against B.J. Armstrong. Penetrate. Maybe pitch to Kaminsky or Hersey Hawkins. Maybe dump the ball inside if there's a double team as he penetrates to the basket. Big thing is cover the back. I don't know why they're launching these threes, Coach.
Barkley pulls it down.